Hello and welcome to vlog number 3. My name is Abby Haggard and this is Maylee Haggard. She just woke up from a nap and we are all snuggled and cuddling and recording vlogs today. So we're so excited that you're here with us. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your second or third, I'm so glad to have you back. Today we're talking about reset and refocus and refresh. And so Maylee and I have in front of us a bowl of what?
Coffee beans.
Coffee beans. It's beautiful. It smells amazing in my kitchen. Doesn't it smell good? Smell it. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, we're still a little glazy-eyed from nap. But anyway, coffee beans are incredible. I love coffee beans. This is actually... smells like Folgers. I'm pretty sure it's Folgers. As a coffee addict, I can tell you. I'm pretty sure it's Folgers. But anyway, coffee beans are incredible. And one of the things that people have believed for a long time is that coffee beans actually reset your nose palette. If you walk into a perfume store and you're smelling different senses, they will give you a bowl of coffee beans to kind of reset your nose. This is actually not true. It's not scientifically proven that coffee beans reset your olfactory senses, but it is a stronger smell to distract from what your nose has already been smelling. So there's a thing called olfactory fatigue. Did you know that, May? It's called olfactory fatigue, and basically what it is if you walk into a place that has a strong smell, like say a Pizza Hut or a Mexican restaurant.
Mommy?
Yeah?
I want you to open it for me.
There's nothing to open, baby. It doesn't open. It's just a bean. You have to like cut it or something. No, I can't cut it. If you want to take a couple, you can. Go play with them.
Mommy?
What?
Can I cut them?
No, not right now. Not by yourself. I gotta finish this. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you walk into a Mexican restaurant or a Domino's or, something where it's a strong smell. Red Lobster, who cares? Wherever you go. And
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster sounds so good right now. But you walk in and it's an overwhelming smell. It's a beautiful fragrance. You're so excited. Your mouth's watering. You're ready to go. But after you're there a while, the smell starts to dissipate and you don't notice it as much. It's because your olfactory fatigue is setting in, or your nose is tired, or it's numb to the smells around you until you are encountered with a stronger fragrance. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Anyway, that is...
Say, oh my gosh.
Okay, you're right. I shouldn't say oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Thank you for reminding me. But that happens in our life. A lot of times we are exposed to so much. We are hustling and bustling and going through life. We are busy. We are captivated by schedule and work things and kids and life and everything going on that we become numb. We become fatigued. We become used to our surroundings, so much so that we don't notice the beauty around us. We don't notice just the sweet things that our kids are doing, or the amazing thing that your husband did for you, or that your wife did for you yesterday, or just the gift of life that we have. I mean, seriously, your health, your freedom, a roof over your head, the beautiful things that a lot of times we take for granted. You forget, you don't notice, you become numb to it. Well, I want to help reset that, and I think there are some things that we can do to help reset that and to help recalibrate that in our life. And I really believe that it's thankfulness. I believe that when you become aware of a thank you in your heart and you stir up thankfulness in you, you become alert and awake to what God is doing and what He's speaking, what He's saying. Maylee and I talk about this a lot. VeggieTales has taught us that, a thankful heart is a happy heart. And
I'm glad for what I have.
That's an easy way to start. For the love that He shares, 'cause He listens to our prayers. That's why I say thanks every day. Good job. That was perfect. We didn't even plan that. But that's so true. When you have a thankful heart, you have a happy heart. And when you stir up that thank you in you, whether you feel like it or not, whether it's there or you sense it there or not, doesn't matter. You stir up a thank you in your heart. You stir up great gratitude in your heart. And you watch your distractions or the numbness in your life or the routine in your life be distracted by a bolder fragrance of thank you. And you start to become aware of what is around you, what God is doing, what he's speaking, and what he's giving you. And so this vlog is super short today, but we want to bring you a reminder of that God is with you, that he's already given you everything that you need inside of you, that he's blessed you, and he loves you, and he's got a plan and a purpose for you. And he has truly, literally given you every tool that you'll ever need to follow him, and you already. You've got to wake it up, though. You've got to restart it. You've got to bring it to the surface and cultivate and stir it up inside of you. My pastor says all the time, Pastor Ty talks about how he wants to stir up the gift of God inside of us. And that's exactly what we are to do. We stir up that gift of God inside of us, the things that he's given us, the blessings that he's just put deep in us, the treasures, the gifts that he's tucked in there that have been waiting to come out. And we say yes, and when we do, he comes and he wakes those gifts up. He helps us cultivate them. And let me just remind you really quick that you are a child of the King. You are a king's kid. You are royalty. You're a daughter. You're a son of the Father. And he loves you, and he's got a plan for your life. Don't forget that authority that you hold. Don't forget that power that you wield. A lot of times God uses us to get out. He uses a distraction, a bigger smell, of a bolder fragrance to get us outside of our comfort zone, to lead us outside our comfort zone. And so when you pray this prayer, God, lead me outside my comfort zone, expand my borders, enlarge my territory. I want to follow you, increase my capacity. Be ready for him to put things in your path that will do that will grow you, that will challenge you, that will maybe even embarrass you at times. The other day I was at Walmart, and God, literally, I passed by just this young couple in the milk section, and God just laid on my heart to go give them a word about his love for them. And I could not get past the cleaning aisle. I was trying to ignore him. I was trying to get out of there as fast as I could because it's Walmart. Hello. And I was trying to leave, and I couldn't. God just kept whispering, go tell him how much I love him. Go tell him how much I love him. Go tell him how much I love them. And I went back, and I was like, my voice was shaking and cracking, and I was like, hi, my name's Abby, and God just told me to tell you how much he loves you and how much he sees you and that you're his, and that he wants a relationship with you. And they're both tears, coming down their face. Why? Because God was already speaking that to them. He's already preparing it.
He's always with you.
He's always with you, and he loves you so much. And sometimes we just need a big old whiff of something sweet and true, and a reminder to wake us up and distract us from the numb, distract us from the things that we can be so consumed by. So maybe and I want to remind you of who you are, but more importantly, whose you are. You are a child of the King. You are a son. You are a daughter of the Most High God. He loves you, he's called you, and he has appointed you to a specific purpose, a specific mission. And the sooner that you get in touch with that, the sooner that you stir up that gift of God inside of you and really see what he has put inside of you and made you capable of, you will grow, you will see a whole new world in front of you. You will thrive, not just survive. You will be in full authority and be operating the way that God has intended you to operate. And there is no higher call. There is no greater life. There's no greater satisfaction than operating the way God has designed you to operate. It's like everything clicking in place and all cylinders firing at the same time. It's amazing. So I just encourage you to wake that up, cultivate that. I want to give you a resource and encouragement to read this book or listen to this book. Check it out. It's called Love Does by Bob Goff. Bob Goff is an incredible just leader in our culture, in our world today. He and his wife, Maria Goff, basically run an organization called Love Does, where they go and they start schools and free kids out of prison and stop sex traffickers, and I mean, just they do whatever, because love is free and love just moves and does what it's supposed to do. His book is one of those books that was a wake-up call for me. It literally was like, it provided the fresh, bold scent that I needed to break the glass ceiling that I felt like I was bumping up against. He helped wake up that gift of God inside of me, and realizing that love just does. He has a quote in it that says, start where you're standing. A lot of times we get overwhelmed, we get frustrated because there's so much to do, and you're like, I want to do this, I want to do this, but I don't know how to start, and I don't know what to do, and I'm not trained, and I don't have a degree, and I don't have any kind of, leader to lead me. And he says, bump all of that, ignore all of that. Don't let that be something that discourages you. Start where you're standing. Do what you know and go for it. Go bake cookies for your neighbor. Go start a parade somewhere. Go do what you want to do. Do what you can do to love people. And watch God use it, and watch God grow you and grow your community, grow your family, and do what He's called you to do. So I just encourage you and just motivate you forward. I believe in you, and we know that God has big, big plans for you. God bless you, and we will see you next week for our next vlog, because we get 2 in the month of May. But yeah, share this vlog, share it with people that need it. Encourage everybody to share it and subscribe. And we will see you again next week as we get better together. Love you. Bye.